Hello and welcome back to Swapnil's Analysis, and I am Swapnil. Today we are going to discuss a very beautiful poem of Robert Kroetsch, and the name of the poem is I am Getting Old Now. Now Robert Kroetsch, he is a very famous Canadian novelist, playwright, short story writer and a poet. And in this specific poem, I am Getting Old Now, the speaker he has become very old that he realizes that he is going to die very soon, and he prepares himself for the death. He has made his mind. He has realized that okay, now anytime I'm going to die, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, or within a week, or after a 1 month. Now mentally, the speaker of the poem, he is well prepared. Now, as the speaker himself informs us that I am getting old now, means he has become old. He's very old. He's not about 60 or 65. Probably he would be in his 80s or mid 80s or late 80s. And therefore, he has realized, okay, now I might die anytime soon, sooner or later. So at this last period or last couple of days or last moment of his life, he remembers one person, and that one person was his mother. The fond childhood memories which he had spent with his mother. He recalls all those incidents, and it is a very important thing. As a student of literature, we must remember that why he is remembering his mother. Why not his first love? Why not his wife? Why not his son, daughter, or his grandchild? Why he is missing his mother, who is no more? Why he is not missing about his college days? Why he is not missing about his beloved or his first love? Because generally people, they remember these things. Here it implies that how deeply he was connected with his mother and what his mother meant to him. Therefore he remembers his mother. See, try to understand the mindset of the speaker here. That speaker has realized that he is going to die very soon. Soon means his days are numbered, that today, tomorrow, anytime he might die. He has realized this fact, and therefore he is remembering the fond memories of his mother. And I just love the poem, and because the poem is written in a very simple language, so you do not have to refer to the summary or any other thing. You will very easily understand once you read the poem, and I will try to put the link of this poem in the description box if possible. So let us begin. I'm getting old now, I can tell. I dream a lot of my mother. In my dream last night, she was in the garden over the hill. Behind our house, she was standing. So here, what he's informing us in the first line, I am getting old now, I can tell, means here that now he has become very old, that he says that I am getting old now, I can tell, that I can assure you that now my chances of living 6 months, it's totally impossible, and I have realized this thing. And therefore he is dreaming about his mother. I dream a lot of my mother. The days which he had spent with his mother, he remembers a lot about his mother. He thinks about his mother. The days as a child which he had spent with his mother, he remembers, he recalls about all those fond memories, all those very memorable days which he had spent with his mother as a child. I dream a lot of my mother. In my garden last night, she was, in my dream last night, she was in the garden over the hill behind the house she was standing. In last night, what I dreamt, that she was standing behind our house in the garden, and she was standing there. I was playing in the pea vines, where we were both happy. Neither of us would move in the dream. So he was, as a child, he was playing with his mother, and they were in the garden, and they both were happy, and no one, neither the mother nor the child, nobody moved. Why they did not move? Perhaps I was playing. I was kneeling to pick peas. My mother held in her apron the peas we had picked together. So they were picking the peas in the garden, and he was in his mother. So probably he is speaking about his childhood days which he had spent in the countryside, and how he used to help his mother, how he used to spend more time with his mother as a child, and how his mother and they would together work in their garden. And here they were picking the peas. And as he was helping his mother picking the peas, she was keeping the peas into the pocket of her gown. And they were picking together. She was standing still. I knew she was watching me. She was watching me grow like a bad weed. She liked to say that pleased her, that she always would watch him playing in the garden. And he was very naughty as a child. Therefore, what this refers like a bad weed, she would like to say that he was very naughty, but she never ever stopped him or never ever scolded him or beat him. And therefore, he knew while he was playing in the garden or around the area of his house, his mother, she would always keep her eyes on him. He knew that she was always watching him. She was watching him grow. But she never ever interrupted him while playing. And that pleased her. Means watching him grow, watching him playing as a child pleased his mother. Again, I am getting old now. I would not say I am happy. Serene is an adequate word. Death is not quite the enemy it was. It is a kind of watching. So here, in the first half of the poem, he describes about the dream which he had last night, about he and his mother playing in the garden, and how his mother would watch him playing in the garden, and how she liked watching him grow. And then suddenly in the present, again he brings back us in the present, that I am getting old now. I would not say I'm happy that okay, I'm getting old now, but I would not say that I'm happy about it. Serene is an adequate word, but I am very serene, I am very calm. Why? Because when you live a life, let us say around at the age of 80 or 75 plus, you understand that okay, I have lived enough. I have achieved so many things, and now I am very happy. Means not happy, but I am very calm, very peaceful, and means I do not have any ambitions. So this is the psychology, human psychology, that no sooner when we cross 60 marks of our age, then we start feeling about our past life. We start thinking about our past life, our childhood days, our school days, our college days, our first love, our first job, our middle age. We do not think about the future. This is therefore he is very calm, because he has accepted the fact that because of old age now he will die very soon. So he is very calm and he is just waiting for the death. Death is not quite the enemy it was, because what we always fear of all our life, that okay, I might die, therefore we protect ourselves from the death. But he said death is not the quite enemy. It is a kind of a watching, but death always keeps a watch on us. Because one thing we do not want for the whole of our life is that is the death. We do not wish to die early at the age of 20, at the age of 30, at the age of 40, but we start accepting death after this age of 75. And I think the speaker of this poem is probably in his 80s or mid 80s or late 80s, around between 87 to 89. And therefore he understands that, okay, I have lived enough. Therefore he says that I would not say I'm happy, that okay, I'm not happy that I'm getting, who would be happy by getting old? But he said I'm very calm. Serene means that he has accepted this reality of life, that one day everyone has to die. Therefore he says serene is an adequate word. Death begins to seem a friend that one has almost forgotten, then remembers again. So he calls a death a kind of a best friend that we always forget about, but he still remains behind us. He still keeps watch on us, what we do. He keeps watch on our every activity, and when we need someone, he immediately stands out of the clear blue. He stands before us to help us. So death is a kind of a friend which we do not care for, but death as a friend always walk behind us and then grabs us, an unforgotten friend. And again we remembers again when we becomes old, okay, now we are going to die. That is a kind of a thing. In my dream last night, I was playing in the garden. So again, just try to understand the psyche of the speaker here, who is old and who has realized that he is going to die soon, and therefore he is remembering about his mother. Just try to understand. If you read the whole poem, you will understand that he does not speak about his children, his friends, his first love, his father, no one, but he remembers his mother. That informs us about his bonding, his deep relationship with his mother, and how, however old we may get, but we still remember our mother. Mother, she plays a very important part in our life. So this poem is very beautiful. I personally like this poem a lot. But what do you think about this poem? And especially what do you think about my analysis? Please let me know in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it, and thanks for watching.